Good morning, good morning, good morning. Nice to have you here. Trying to get this right. Tuesday morning. Yippee. So, anything new going on with anybody? Anything old going on with anybody? Anything going on with anybody? Um, I seen Elegant Homestead passed away. I watched a little bit of Picker Rick's last night. I was in between his and Strays. I kept watching and looking for Stray and looking for Strays live stream. I couldn't find it. I was on it till almost 9 o'clock looking for it. I have no idea if he ever did it or not. So 9 o'clock my time, which would have been 8 o'clock his time, but he started it supposed to have started at 7. I don't know if he was having technical difficulties or his guest didn't show up or I don't know. Good morning, Gene. Nice to see you. I re-rang his bell last night, so just so I'd make sure I would get the notifications. He was on. What time did he go on? Because I looked and looked and looked and looked, and I was right on his. Good morning, Junkyard. I was on his live stream and everything, or on his channel and everything, and I would actually go out of YouTube, close right out completely, come back in, and then go into Stray again, and still nothing. Was it funny? Okay. Good morning, Mama Rinda. You're looking lovely as ever. You're all looking lovely as ever. Oh, he lost his Wi-Fi. Well, see, I tried, from because he said 7 o'clock, so I even set my alarm. I can show you. Let's see. Right there, I set it for 8 o'clock Monday. So I made sure I would be there for it because I didn't want to miss out on a golden opportunity. Well, I never even, he said 7 at his time, which would be 8 hours. So, I didn't get a notification, and I still don't think I got a notification for it yet. I'll go back and check. I only got 9 notifications from last night. Never did get a notification from him. I got it from Picker Rick, Alton Brown, Old West Homestead, Bobby McNutt, 30 Minutes, Vinnie Gene, Kenworth, Picker Rick, Substaining Christie, 805, Pulsa, Nona Grace, Blood, Linda's Pantry, Ash Mama, Locked and Loaded, Our Half Acre Homestead, Wisconsin Greg. Tara was live for 3 hours? Huh. I don't get a notification for Tara either. And I know her name is. I know her channel, the bell is wrong. I'm getting too old for this. Taking in oxygen and nourishment. Huh. Well, I wanted to be there. I actually think Kathy would have come up on the panel. Honestly, I think she was. She was waiting to see it too. You've been up since 4:30. Oh my goodness. There is a God. Why have you been up since 4:30? Yeah, it was sad about Elegant Homestead. I don't. I didn't. I knew she wasn't good or feeling good or whatever. I didn't know she was that sick. But I hadn't seen her in a while, and the last time I knew was because she was moving up with her daughter, and she wasn't going to be on my YouTube for a while, and maybe we'll do a redo, maybe, but because I've had Elegant on my live stream a few times. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's Saginaw, wasn't it? Because we talked about it, and she said, if she got to feeling better, she wanted to come down this way. So, I have no idea. I don't know what was wrong with her, but she was a sweet lady. Yep. Crispy eggs. Yeah. I understand that, man. I haven't had it, but I've fought with it twice so far. So, you know, meatballs. You had a meat of balls. Yeah. Yep. Guess what we had for dinner last night? Oh, and spaghetti. Oh, that was nice. That's not good at all there. No. I had, well, it did have beef in it and it did have noodles, but it wasn't beef and noodles. I had lasagna last night. Remember a couple of weeks ago when I made 3 pans of lasagna and I put one in the freezer? Well, the one I put in the freezer was the one we had for dinner last night. Good morning, Cheryl. I'm sorry I missed Lucky's live stream yesterday morning. I went in to watch some TV and wait. Huh. Dell Support Assist Home PC. Isn't that something? I'm busy doing something. Now it wants to kick on. As I went in to watch TV and fell asleep, I didn't wake up till like 12:30. So. Huh. Well, now, I wonder who Junior Mickle is. Who is he? I'm sure he's somebody that's really, really, really out there. Oh, I know exactly who Junior Mickle is. Yeah. To you, that's Mr. Pickle Breath there, Junior. Yes, they're still good. They're still good. They're cooked. Takes forever. Yeah. Here's something you don't know, probably. You know, a pepperoni pizza is good. It doesn't matter after you cook it. You don't have to refrigerate it. Pepperoni doesn't need to be refrigerated. Cheese doesn't need to be refrigerated. The only reason why cheese is refrigerated is because America's gotten to the point where we need to refrigerate everything. But once you bake a pepperoni cheese pizza, you don't have to worry about refrigerating it. It should be fine for days. No. Yep. Yeah, the cardboard crust doesn't need refrigerated, yeah. Now you got balls for days? Yeah, there you go. It's from Domino's, yeah. Yeah, throw away the pizza and eat the box. Good morning, Kevin. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. Lucky 7, good morning. I was just telling Cheryl, I'm sorry I missed your live stream. I went in to watch TV to wait for your live stream and fell asleep. I didn't wake up till like 12:30. So, Cherokee Rebel, good morning. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. Okay. You did that one night, threw away the pizza and ate the box. Yeah. I am. I'm sorry I missed it. I did play it though. I was watching a few minutes of it and I left it run, so you got some run time on it. So that's when I was typing in saying I was sorry I missed it. But I did get to sing happy birthday to you. I miss the good old days when people would come in and say, "Hey, it's my birthday." Yeah. The good old days when people liked me to sing happy birthday to them. Oh. There you go. I gotta get some stuff straight around this facility right here. These people think it's okay to go to bed at 3 o'clock in the morning. We're gonna straighten this shit out. Yeah, you're gonna start going to bed at a decent hour. You're gonna start getting up at the crack of dawn, or else I'm gonna start playing Reveille. November 22nd. You've been up all night? I'm sorry to hear that. Smart move, Mom. Hey. No. Watch it, Jeffrey. Oh, that's fine, Kevin. Sure, I see how it is now. Well, you never made it to work on time before. Why would you start now? It's the truth. Oh, I'm running late. Oh, I forgot to clock in. No, you didn't. You were 10 minutes late, and that's why you didn't clock in. We all know Mama Linda. Um, I don't know. I looked for it last night. Oh, did Noodles show himself? You worked on the chemo blanket for a kid. That's pretty cool, Cherokee. Huh. I know what you're saying, Karen. Hey, Jeffrey. Why did you come to a conclusion for that? Don't let them run you out of the live stream business there, Gene. Don't let them do that. Good morning there, Wrench Master. And Junkyard for the win. Yeah, that's right. See you later, Cherokee. Have yourself a great night. Get some sleep. Tenny, good morning, Tenny Shoe. You're looking lovely as ever. You're looking lovely as ever. Also, Carolyn, I forgot to tell you that. How's cornbread doing there, Tenny? Don't eat that cornbread. Don't eat that cornbread. You hadn't seen him this morning. Okay. You had a bad dream? I did too. That's right. It's always nice to start off the day with a compliment. I get them all the time. People tell me how great I sing Happy Birthday. Oh. Huh. Having a nightmare. That's right. Well, it's a good thing he just went, like you weren't doing a Jim Croce and spending time in a bottle. If I could spend time in a bottle. I know the miss. I know missing element too. Nobody likes the bastard. Oh, did I say that out loud or was I thinking that? Oh yeah. With Jeannie? Yeah, I like to spend time in a bottle with Jeannie. um, what was it? I Dream of Jeannie, 15-year reunion or whatever was on about a month ago on TV. I actually DVR'd it because I'd never seen it, and I watched it. It was pretty good. It didn't have the original Larry Hagman on it though. I can't remember who it was. Um, the one that used to play BJ Honeycutt um, on MASH, not the tall one, but the one with the curly hair. Yeah, 15-year reunion. How he ruined the 1980? How did he ruin it? Huh? Good morning, Mike. You're looking lovely as ever. Huh? There you go. Well, share. You have to eat through all that plastic first. Yeah, no, that's not how roast works. Huh? Well, I thought Noodles was supposed to take everything that was given to him. No, I missed it all, so I need to watch it. Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Is he in here? Oh, oh. I just realized that. I only read the first three letters of the words in the. I seen boyfriend. Yeah. Uh, Nick kicked him off? Huh. Yeah. What you want? What you want? What you want? What you want? You have to get that. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I bet he did. Because you know what? I bet Nick pissed off Noodles because Noodles is an, how can I put it? A self-centered, ignorant, egotistical asshole, bastard, son of a bitch, motherfucker, two-bit whore, dickhead. Pretty much sums it up. Oh, and by the way, goodbye. Huh. Yeah, goodbye. I don't want him in my live streams anymore. So if he comes in, throw his ass out. You're all eligible to throw his ass out. Yeah, let me know when you get a talk about it. Well, it's pretty much. I had to stop because I really didn't want to get into a rant. Yeah, yeah. He hurt my feelings. So, hey, like I said, you can talk about me all you want, but don't talk about my wife or my kids or my grandkids or my family. He went past the boundaries. So, yeah. So, it's close to a fry there, Jeff. So, remember, people, with a Louisville Slugger, you knock them both in, and then you knock them both backwards. They'll be rolling from then on out. Get the book and look it up. Only at Arby's, Jeff. That's right. Emulation. They've got the meats. Yeah. It's Big Word Tuesday. Yeah. Sorry about the excessive ranting and raving and all that other stuff, people. Sorry about that. Oh, but sometimes some people press my buttons. Well, you're right, Jeff, but I have to say it legally. Homeschooling, that's right. Yep. I've been doing schoolwork with the kids, with the grandkids. I've been teaching them how to make wine. We're in the process of making a still right now, chemistry. I got the meats. That's right. We're all being homeschooled right now. Yeah. Yeah. I should get him into home economics, cooking, cleaning, laundry, and all that other stuff. You know, did it for old times. Yeah, we could do a battery, potato battery. It's not. Yeah, it's not fun with a limp, you're right. Yeah, that's right. Wheel. Did you like that? Yeah, you gotta take a good look at it, don't you? Yeah, that's a giddy up. Huh. Where's the beef? It's under the pickle. Yeah, I feel like I need to do something illegal. Well, go have uh, go have a smoking session with Emmy for right now. There you go. You bastard, mama. That's a federal offense. You are a gangster. Huh. Yeah. I have to powder my nose real quick. That's right. Mattress tags are the ones. There you go. I'm not much of a criminal either. I like to stay on this side of the law. The wife was over at the son's house yesterday, and they were out on the porch having a cigarette, and some guy come running through their yard, ran across the street, hopped in his car, and took off without the lights on. Now, behind his house is an old schoolyard where they tore down the school. So I'm waiting to see what they find out in the schoolyard during the day, daylight. I wonder if he did something out there. Uh, I got to go out and about, so I'll be going that way and checking. You're staying right at the line. Hmm. Will we go down by the schoolyard? Probably. For joyride. Oh no! Don't do that. In these trying times, there, Brenda, that joyride shouldn't be doing that. You should be home behind your closed doors. Oh, yeah. Then you are a criminal. Oh, well, that's pretty cool there, Jeff. Yeah, take it out behind a tow truck. Jeff's a gourmet cook. Them dogs have got it made. Yeah, you get naked and party like an animal. There you go. I already got garbage out this morning. Yeah, I guess I did cut that off too small. Yeah, too short. Yep. Huh. You're eating with Aunt Jemima. What's the matter? You don't like Mrs. Buttersworth? What kind of prejudice are you? I can't afford Mrs. Buttersworth. It's too damn expensive. Microwaving leftovers with Jeff. There you go. Uh, you could go feed the birds at the pond. Here they're trying to make it against the law to feed the ducks and stuff. I eat with Uncle Ben. There you go. It's really her cousin, yeah. Angel Mine and Mrs. Buttersworth. Feed the ducks. That's right. Don't feed the ducks; they'll become dependent on you. Oh, so that's sort of like welfare, right? Don't give them welfare because they become dependent on you. I think he did. I probably did. I think. Yeah, Uncle Ben did die. I don't. I don't drink alone. prefer to be by myself. That's right. He's family orientated. Um, I don't know. You guys seen my maple syrup video from last year? A friend of ours does maple syrup, so I got to get about 4 quarts from him, 2 for Kevin, 2 for me. Um, I don't eat it that often. Um, 2 quarts would probably last us a year, if not longer. That's right. I couldn't find that log cabin. That's right. You remember when they used to come in the fancy bottles? They come in a bottle that looked like a log cabin, then they had the tin that looked like a log cabin. Mrs. Buttersworth actually looked like Mrs. Buttersworth. Yeah, yeah, the good old days. Well, there's 19 of us here, but I doubt you'll find one of us that will. We know a good thing when we see it there, Mama Linda. Yep, for the bicentennial. I would, but I hurt. Yeah, that's right. All right, there, Kevin. Oh, huh. I gotta give me a bigger cup. All there is to it. No, he wouldn't. No, you wouldn't, Jean. You tell her that just so she'll commit the crime, and then you leave her ass in there. Really? He does? Huh. Well, Jean's got a big cup. Oh yeah, Jean's got a big cup. Oh yeah. Huh. Well, I damn sure ain't gonna be outdone by Gene and his big cup. I can tell you that. Linda's cups aren't bad either. That's something I'd expect from Kevin, Gene. From Kevin. Yeah. Mama Linda comes over with her bra in her hand. She wants a cup of sugar. Christ, that's a 5 pound bag. I can't remember which show it was that woman did that. Can I get a cup of sugar? Yeah, you got something to put it in? She's holding my bra. Yeah. Hey, give me a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Honestly, I got part of my nose too while I'm at it. Ethel, put your clothes on. Let's see. I decided to get me a cup of coffee, and I had to make a pot. I'm sorry for being so long. I had to use the little boy's room too, so I thought I'd get it all done at the same time. And now I decided to get me a cup of coffee. So, excuses. There we go. Now that's good coffee. It's 8 cups. No, 10 cups. Yeah. No, I wasn't smoking in the boys' room. Yeah, but you can't drink that all at once. Oh, you can't. Oh, yeah. Daughter made some killer blueberry zucchini bread the other day. You did. Gene might be able to, yeah. This has got a heavy bottom on it too, so it'll stay warm for a long time. It's almost a full pot. That's how much this thing holds. It would have held a full pot if I wouldn't have put some cream and sugar in it. But I actually like this thing that I got. I bought it at the Salvation Army. It was beat up, nasty, dingy, dirty. I took my wire brush inside it on my drill bit, cleaned it all up, soaked it in bleach water for a couple hours, uh, cleaned it with an SOS pad after that, and got it nice and clean, sterilized. And I'm glad I bought it. I only give $2 for it. I'd love to find 2 or 3 more of these things. Probably before we're done here. Nah, I should be good till 8:30. Because it would take me till 8:30 to drink this thing. So well, I'm having withdrawals. Where's Timmy at? I know he's taking this damn 2 week layoff serious. He's sleeping and everything else. That's my new coffee cup, Jerry. You like it? Actually, what it is, it's a heavy bottom pitcher, metal pitcher that I bought so I could do clarified butter in it and stuff. I'm waiting now. Every once in a while, the store I go to has a sale on butter, real butter, and it's like $2. So when I can get it to where I can buy 10 pounds of butter for $2 a pound, I'm gonna do some clarified butter. He's out feeding Ezra. Yeah, going back to the boys' room. There you go. Oh, I used to do that there, Gene. In fact, I stopped at a gas station one time, and they had some of them in there, and I took a couple of them and I put them in my coffee. I liked them. I said, "Hey, can you order me a case of these?" And the manager said, "Yeah, I can order you a case." I said, "How much?" I think back then it was like $18 a case. I said, "I'll take a case." You, your butter's never been misunderstood. Yeah, I got a picture sent to me. Uh, Come on. Come on, you can do it. Brenda, and her slice of pie. Good morning there, Jerry. You're looking lovely as ever. Oh, I need to send you a payment, don't I, Jerry? For Grizz's and Brian's and Mondex knives I bought the other day. So, let me know how much I owe you. Oh. That was funny. Oh, what did I miss? The best thing about it, though, this thing right here, keep your hands nice and toasty too. Mama sent me, she says, tomorrow. Told me this last night. Actually, she told me it this morning, but she said tomorrow. So I don't know if she meant tomorrow or today. So clarified butter is when you take butter and you put it on your stove and you heat it up and you stir all the water out of it and all the solids. You'll see white chunks come out of it and everything else. And when you get it all stirred up and heated up, and you get all the moisture to come out of it, the water to evaporate, and you start skimming off the white particles, you're going to be left with something that looks like liquid gold, and that's going to be clarified butter. And that clarified butter you can store in you can can it, put it in your jars, and put it in your cannon, your pantry or whatever forever. And because there's basically all the milk product is out of it, but it's real butter. And it's probably the best tasting butter you're ever going to have. Now, the milk solids separate from the fats. So, yeah, yeah. Why, you want a slice of her pie, Kevin? It's stirred by Clara, that's right. So, I've never done it. I want to do it. Um, that's one thing I want to do. So, yep. Now you have ghee or clarified butter. So, and ghee is like $6, $7 a pound in a little jar, a little 12-ounce jar, in a 12-ounce jar. Actually, I think that's what it is. It's like $7 for a 12-ounce jar. It's expensive stuff, man. Oh, it's a good thing I got the garbage out. Yeah. And that's ghee. You spelled it wrong. Oh, poor bastard. Margarine's easier. Yeah. Butter. Geezer. Yeah. But that's what ghee, or that's what clarified butter is, Jerry. It's pretty good stuff, man. I've had it a couple of times. It's actually great stuff to cook with. I will. You're welcome. I'm glad I could clarify that for you. Well, it's well, I don't mind the pie so much, but she had cream all over it. Yeah. Why would you throw cream at a pie? Those are your cue cards you're reading. You want to see your pie again? There you go. Look at her pie. Yeah. And bananas in it. Sorry, Kevin got turned around. That's funny. Tom, Linda's showing me her pie that you creamed on. Mama's fighting words. No. Oh. No, Kevin. You kill her with kindness. Hey, honey, pumpkin, could you get me another cup of coffee, sweetheart, please? And then when she brings it to you, you look right up with your caring eyes and say, thank you. You're the best. I know it'll be tearing you up on the inside, but at least you won't have to get up and get your coffee. I can understand him. I can understand that perfectly. No pie for him. Oh, that's a piece of crap. Yeah, I know. I think there's like 250 shots in it. The little bitty things, you peel and dump in your coffee. Yeah. I think there's like 250 of them in there. It didn't last me very long. About a month and a half, I think. But I love your pie. That's right. Tell her she can't get you a cup of coffee and she'll prove you wrong. I can too. No, you can't. Unfortunately, I don't have that problem. My lovely bride waits on me hand and foot. Did he marry you for your pie? Yeah, did he marry you for your pie? Good morning, Kevin. Looking lovely as ever. Oh, bastard. He didn't put your meatballs away. That's right, when she does a good slap on your head. I know. I know. Unless they're ye. That's right. Yeah. I think I'm about ready to drown with this coffee cup. Takes two hands to handle a Weber. And we built a screen door to put on your daughter's house, a wooden one. I hate them bastards. You can't never get them to stay right. Some of it all got bent by the wind. Yeah, you got to sample and grade it. That's right. Put the meatballs away and put on a fresh pair of underwear. That's right. No screen door on a submarine. That's right. I knew a person that was so good at sales they could have sold a screen door to a submarine factory. But then again, you get one of them Larson screen doors, you don't have to worry about it leaking. Especially if it's got the glass in it. Them damn things are the best ever. Flex seal it. There you go. Yeah, I'm Tony and I'm flex sealing this boat. Good morning, RV Lucky. Nice to see you. You're looking lovely as ever. It does work. I just wish I could afford to buy it. It's too damn expensive. I'd actually like to do that flat roof upstairs, up on the above the foyer and stuff. I'd like to do it with Flex Seal. Coat it, steel or seal coat it or whatever, or get the Flexol, the rolls of it, and do it that way. Because as good as that stuff works, that would last longer than I'll ever be alive. You got your magnets to go magnet fishing. That's pretty cool. You're mad at them? Well, you can go ahead and be mad at them. You're outside sitting on the porch mad at Tom, and he's inside sitting in the living room just loving it. If you really want to get mad at him and you really want to make him pay, go sit next to him. I figured you'd have figured that one out by now. That's how you women get revenge. Yeah, that's right. There's something to do with banana, meatballs, and pie. I have no idea, but she's mad because meatballs didn't get put up and the pie didn't get ate. I have no idea. Yeah, you can buy the well, if I can do that in Ice Guard, and that's probably the best ever. do the whole roof in ice guard, and which is actually just a great big old rubber tape that or rubber glued tape or whatever. So, yeah, and that's roll roofing. Yeah, you used to put roll roofing over it. We used to do roll roofing a lot. So, but I don't know why they done it this way. Because you have to walk from the bathroom upstairs has a door that goes outside. You got to walk across that roof to get into the attic upstairs in the garage. Okay. Um, yeah, ice. Yeah, ice guard. So maybe you go float in a dinghy. Huh. You get out in the middle of that pond, don't pull that plug because you'll be. Remember the old toilet boy commercial where the guy would float down the sewer? Feed the ducks. Carlisle's rubber roofing. So I had, yeah. If you're mad, ignore this dinghy. I had a couple of years ago. I had a roofing company come over and do an estimate, and they wanted like $3,000 to do that roof. I said, "Are you kidding?" Oh no! By the time we tear it all off and we put in all new plywood, and then we put in all new insulation board, and I said, "How fix the insulation board?" 2 inch. By the time we put the 2 inch insulation board, so and then the rubber roofing on it and stuff, it'd be almost $3,000. So I opened up the attic door. Okay, I had 46 sheets of that 4 foot by 8 foot, 2 inch thick insulation board. I said, "Well, you don't need to buy the insulation board because I already have it." They proceeded to tell me it was still going to be that price because they weren't going to guarantee the insulation board. So I proceeded to tell them that I was not going to have them do it for me. There's a pain in the rear putting it on. Oh yeah. It's not so bad putting it on. Just if I'm going to do it, now I don't have the insulation board because I advertised it and somebody bought it. I got $5 a sheet for it. I thought it was pretty good money because I didn't have anything invested in it. All I did is bought. I picked it out of the trash and brought it home. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain in the ass getting it up there. Yeah, so but if I ever get rich, I would just love to put a hip roof all the way across from the house, all the way across the garage, and make it all one great big same roof going clear across, and just get it all done that way. Yeah, you got to work it out, right? Then you got to cut around the vents and everything else. I have one vent up there that comes from the stove vent, and then I have railing up there that's mounted, and the roof was put on after the railing was put on. So the roofing, the rubber roofing goes around all of that. So but I thought just about doing it with the ice, the fires or the ice guard or whatever, and how that'll be. I got one small leak, and it only leaks when it really really rains hard. So all right, there, Jeff. See you later, brother. All right, there, Mama. Go float. Anyways, it really when it really really rains hard, then it leaks. So, um, so I think I'm just gonna put the ice guard up there this summer and roll it out and put it in there. That way I won't have to worry about it. We don't walk on that. You're gonna get chapped lips. That's right. Um, we don't we don't walk on it that much to go into the attic to begin with. So basically, the only time we go over there is for the Christmas decorations, and the only thing really in there is the Santa sleigh and a reindeer. Yeah, rubber roofs. You're right. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, Kevin, to confuse you. Oh, yeah. Now, if you get up there, it's like this on both sides of the roof. It's got a little, probably a 2 inch pitch from one end to the other, and it's just like this. So what I'll do is I'll start at both ends, come in, and then put the final one on the in the center. Yeah, no wrinkles, Kevin. Well, you'll pull out the wrinkles anyways. No. Nom nom. Well, yeah. If you go a little bit further, though, Kevin or Tim, you'll be able to see "Made in the USA." Is a straight to a midget base. That's right. Strike. Swing and a miss. Strike one. It says made in China. Well, you got to get the better ones. The ones don't ever use the ones made in China. How do you think they got all them Chinese people? They were using the ones made in China. Get the ones made in America, Junkyard. They're guaranteed to work every time. And do you really want to put the little feller into something made in China? Yeah. Even the Chinese don't want to put it in something made in China. Shake. That's right, Tim. But by the way, good morning, Tim. You're looking lovely as ever. I was asking where you were at. I said, shit, that he's taking his 2 weeks off seriously, sleeping in and everything. Then they told me you were out feeding Ezra. Oh. You know, Tim, they make a little washing machine with a wringer washer on it. It's called a rubber scrubber. Damn hair. That's right. It is terrible. Breaks down under heat to friction. Slow down. I smell rubber burning. I was at a restaurant one time. Me and a friend of mine were sitting there, and this waitress come running by, hurrying to get something to the kitchen. He yelled, "Just slow down! I smell hair burning." I about fell off. We were at the bar. I about fell off the bar. No one out after dark, huh? Makes you wonder what they're doing at dark time, huh? They're lucky. That's right. You got to put a little slickum on it. Spin on it? I guess not. I don't know. Yeah, like that picture I sent you yesterday, Junkyard. I think she lied. But she is a player. I have no idea. Yeah, that's my refrigerator. Wow, wow, wow. I need a new refrigerator. So this one's 20 years old. I think I better get me a new one. Yeah, Kentucky's been forever. Yeah. Made to do push-ups if you such an abuse. That's right. She probably knows Roberta. Yeah, probably. Well, anyways, I was telling a story. Mama told me in the morning. She says tomorrow morning. Now this is after 12 o'clock, so I don't know if she wanted me to go today or tomorrow, but she wants me to go. Family Dollar opened up, back up. So, good morning, Mel Mel. Yes, it can be said. Whether or not it's true, who knows? But good morning, Mel Mel. Nice to see you here. You're looking lovely as ever. Um, the Family Dollar opened back up, and she said, "Go see if they got any toilet paper. Buy a couple rolls if they got it." So a couple packages. They got we buy the big packages for $10, $10.99 or something like that. Last time they were open was a couple of months ago. The roof was leaking, so the city condemned the building, and which finally got the owner of the building to get off his ass and hire a construction company to put a new roof on. So they finally opened back up. I'm sure Family Dollar probably paid for the roofing and everything to get done, and probably just taking it out on the rent. Because if you've seen the rest of the place, you would be amazed because it's a dump. Um, used to have a bank, a little Caesars, a country market there, everything else. There's a lot of businesses there. There used to be a dry cleaning business there, and they're all gone. The only thing left there is Family Dollar and gym, or workout gym, and he's closed because of the coronavirus too. But he was also closed because of the roof. So, and this guy, he sank $100,000 into that to get it ready to open up, and he opened it up, and it was open a month, and they closed the damn doors. So I bet he's ready to kill the guy that owns the building. So I would be. And again, that's just me. So cup of coffee, anybody? Good morning, Christy. You're looking lovely as ever. Let's see how much is left. There we go. I got 1 cup left. Nothing like a good old cup of coffee. All right. I love you too. Take care, and I'll tell her. Tell Ty I said love you. Be careful. You're right. Theoretically, Kevin, you could. They wouldn't know about it for a couple of weeks. Theoretically, if the banks open their doors, you could rob the bank with a burger. Okay, back everybody. Oh, he's loaded. Just planning my day. There you go. Yeah. Hey, Dad, where's Mom? She's not feeling well right now. She's in the bedroom resting. Well, I've been calling her phone and she hasn't answered. I know. She doesn't feel good, honey. When she gets better, I'll have her call. That's right. Might as well do a few if you're going to do one. Can't get in any more trouble for two than you can for one. Yeah. Have you guys noticed mass murders are down? Mass shootings are down? Huh. March was the biggest month for gun sales in years. And shootings are down. Imagine that. What will Chicago do? How many people were killed in Chicago last weekend? Not very many. Damn. They're going to say it's because of the tough gun laws. No, it's because ain't nobody out on the streets. That's why. You notice when that Las Vegas shooter killed, 54 people and wounded, I don't know how many, they were all upset, the media. He killed 54 people. Okay. That same weekend, or that same month, Chicago had 54 or 56 people killed that same month. They never batted an eye about the 56 people being killed or 54 in Chicago, but it was all about people being killed in Las Vegas. I don't care. Yeah. No. You know when they say when they outlaw guns, only outlaws that have them, and it's exactly what's in Chicago. Outlaws have guns. That's it. But to curb that, to stop all that, they need to take the guns away from the police department. That way, um, they'll see that they're socially friendly, and they will, as Feinstein says, if you make guns illegal, even the criminals will turn their guns in. Yeah. Hmm. Well, I thought if you made certain things illegal that made them against the law, that they would stop doing them. Who knew? New York's running out of body bags. I would like to see the bodies first before I believe that story. That's right. Bring back public hangings. I would love to see the bodies. They just did a video. One of the medias did, and they're showing the ventilators and stuff, and treating somebody, and it's a mannequin. I'd love to see the bodies. Yeah. Yep. I'm not saying that the people aren't dying, okay? Because there is people, but I don't think there's thousands and thousands and thousands of people dying like everybody says there is. It's got a 98% survival rate. Okay, if they're dying in New York, why are they dying? Because Homo won't give them won't authorize them to treat them with the medicine everybody else is treating them with. Yeah. So, and you see all these on the street on the street people that are on the street with camcorders or video cameras. They're videoing the hospitals. There's nobody standing in line. There's nobody being tested. Those tents and stuff, there's nobody there. They've walked inside them. There's nobody there being tested. So, who do you believe? You believe them people or do you believe the media? Quite frankly, I haven't believed what the media has been saying for a few years now. So, and I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying people aren't dying. Because there is people that are dying, but I don't think they're dying by the thousands like they're saying. See, death is something um, that you can get away with. Because you can say, oh, 3,000 people died. Unless you know those 3,000 people, you don't know if they died or not. Do you? We've had one person die in this county, and another person is in the hospital. Um, there's like 18 people that have it in this county, but one person died, and that's because they had underlying um, medical problems to begin with. So was it the coronavirus that actually killed them, or was it because they got the coronavirus that the rest of their underlying illnesses uh, helped them pass away? And like I said, I feel sorry for the people that died. If you don't own a gun, you're hoarding for somebody else. I understand that. Um, yeah, I know I'd be lucky. I don't want to be coming among the dead either. So I'm just saying, um, he won't remember. Like getting back to that, like I said, if you don't know the 3,000 people, you'll never know that the 3,000 people died for real or not. So they can manipulate the numbers because it's the easiest thing to do in the world. It is. I haven't seen a drastic amount of people, obituaries in the Detroit Free Press or anything else like that. All these people dying, but you don't see their obituaries. So if they're dying, where are they at? Right. So, and like I said, you know, I do feel sorry for the people that are dying, but there is a bunch of other factors to this, and ain't no different than the flu. If you have underlying illnesses, the flu can take you out just as easy. But the flu is something we've lived with for years and years and years and years and years and years and years. This thing right here, it just popped up. Yeah, that's on coronavirus. You're right. But I want to see how many people died in New York? We'll find out. Okay. Just a second. Because I got the news. Um, this is 367,659 cases in the United States, 10,943 deaths, 19,814 have recovered. Okay, according to this. So far, New York has had 4,758 deaths. Michigan's had 727 deaths. We haven't had a death. Um, Nobody is. California had 7 die. Georgia had 65 die. 72 people died since the last time I checked this, which was yesterday. Okay, California has how many people? 15 million, 30 million people live in California. 7 people died out of 30 million. What I'm getting at is they're lying to you. The government is lying. No. That's right. That's right there, Tim. It's a sleight of hand, left or right. They want you watching the left hand or the right hand, and while they're doing something with the other hand. You know, show the bodies. You know, I just refreshed it. Worldometer coronavirus 43. In the world, 1,361,598. There's been 76,322 deaths. 293,654 have recovered. No. 369,976 people which closed the case, which have recovered or passed. No. Okay, here's some symptoms. No. 80.9% of infections are mild and you can recover at home. 13.8 are severe, pneumonia and shortness of breath. 4.7 are critical, respiratory failure, septic shock, and multiple organ failure. And about 2% of reported cases of virus is fatal. So you're talking about 2%, okay? And don't get me wrong, death is death, and I hate to see somebody die. But 2% is far lower than the 4% that the flu takes. Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, is make it a global economy and a global world. Yeah, who wants to be a Russian? I don't. Who wants to be Chinese? I don't. Oh. 20-some thousand people died last year of the flu. You didn't hear them getting an uproar. What about the N181 or whatever the hell that was? Yeah, nobody wants to be an Indian either. But I don't want to squat and scrape my ass with my fingers and then wipe, and sling it off and then shake hands with the other hand. 98% of all Indians are left-handed, right? People from India are left-handed. It's because they wipe with the left hand or the right hand. No. Haji. By the way, welcome, Skeeter. Nice to see you. And I believe that too. It's that Illuminati or whatever you want to talk about. That's who's doing it. So they want Trump out of office. The whole world does. Why? Because they can't rob America out of all the money that they've been stealing from Americans. So, because of Trump. And until we start to learn and listen, there's a reason why John F. Kennedy was killed. Other than, Johnson wanted to extend the war, Vietnam War, and for Halliburton, but he was going to snitch on the Federal Reserve and call them out for what they were doing. They were stealing you blind. They're stealing the American taxpayer blind, the Federal Reserve. And he was going to get rid of it. Why do you think the presidents haven't done so right now? Because they're afraid of dying. But then who am I? Nobody. I don't know nothing. That'll keep everybody back. That's right. I got some gefilte fish we can start carrying around. Mm-hmm. That's right. Ban the Federal Reserve and the UN. And then get back to the gold standard. You'd be surprised how much money we'd have then. Yep, John F. K. then building number 7. We all know what was in building number 7. The Secret Service and the CIA all had lawsuits against doing shady. And the Enron, all the information for the Enron scandal was in there. You remember Enron? They were getting sued for $6 billion by the federal government for poisoning and whatever, California. Yeah. Every shred of evidence was in there. Well, once that evidence lost its chain of custody, they couldn't use it no more. So the suit went away, didn't it? It sure the hell did. $6 billion. That's what the suit was. So, the World Trade Centers were worth $6 billion. That's what me, you, and everybody else is paid to replace them, which they never got replaced. Yeah. It's a money game. That's all it is. And they were looking into the banks too. You're right. That's right. The virus is plan B. Then came the chemtrails. You're right, Timmy. No. If it ain't one thing, it's another, people. It's all done about greed. I don't know who held that, but I know it was worth $6 billion, and every red, white, blue American in the United States that had to pay house insurance and car insurance and everything, their insurance plans all went up because we had to pay for it. Now, why would we have to pay for it? That should have been paid for to begin with. If you're going to insure something for $6 billion, you should have $6 billion there to pay for it, right? I would think so. They had the $6 billion, but they didn't want to lose their money, so they charged everybody else. And even the insurance companies that didn't have anything to do with the World Trade Center, they all raised their prices because they jumped on the bandwagon. Who held the insurance on it, Skeeter? I can't remember, but it was somebody that had a lot of money. No. And you could see building number 7, you could see the little sparks going off in the building. Pum, 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 all the little flashes of light. Are you kidding me? Everybody that does demolition said, that was a controlled demo. Are they? I bet I don't get one. I got State Farm, had State Farm for 20 some years. And I call them up and ask them, hey, can you lower my rate? No, we can't. What do I pay you guys for? I get nothing for my money. I believe, in all honesty, if you don't have a claim, you should get 50% of your money back. I believe you should be refunded 50% of your money. These insurance companies are making profits hand over fist. And then every year they raise my rates. I've never had an accident. I haven't had a ticket in years. No. I take that back. I got a ticket in Ohio 6-7 months ago, I guess it was. They sent it to me by mail. I paid it. I could have fought it, but it isn't worth it because they got me on speed camera, which, in the state of Michigan, that's against the law. They can't use speed traps, and they did. But in Ohio, they can do it. You would think that the police union would get rid of that shit because, you're taking away jobs from the police department. $200, yeah, it's ridiculous. Well, right now you're paying $400 a year for those 3 vehicles. I pay. What do I pay? I pay $190 a month, and that's full coverage insurance on my car and house insurance. My house insurance is $65 a month, but that's total replacement on the house and total replacement on the garage with $65,000 content on the garage. So, and that's total content on the inside of the house. So, but I put it up 65,000 on the content of the garage, and State Farm, they said, that's kind of high. I don't believe you have that stuff. So the agent had to come over and look. And I said, let me tell you something. You look right here. If I had to buy that socket right there, that socket's $2. Right? Yeah, I got 500 sockets right there. How much is that? Oh. He's seen it my way. I could go through and itemize everything, and there'd be a lot more than $65,000 out there in the garage. I got 3 freezers out there, or 2 freezers and a refrigerator freezer. Any way you slice it, that's $1,000. Okay. Yeah, if you put up $1 million, you can be self-insured. Well, I would do that, Lucky, but I'm working on my second million right now because I give up on the first. Of the 50 ass blasters, that's right. Not if I show them to them. All right, there they are. There's 50 of them ass blasters right there. $249.99 plus shipping and handling. If you ask now, I'll send you a second one absolutely free. Pay separate shipping and handling. That's right. The convenience store down the street burnt down a couple of days ago. I've been thinking about going over there and seeing if there's somebody around and see if they want to get rid of all the cigarettes they had, because that part of the store didn't get burnt down, but you know damn well they're going to claim it on the insurance. So there's some other stuff there too I'd like to buy. Some restaurant equipment they got. They got a meat slicer and a pizza oven and a hot dog roller and some other good stuff in there. Yeah, they're all self-insured. So that's the way the world works. You're right there, RV. Hot dog would be cool. Yeah. I got a hot dog roller right now. I got a 9-roller hot dog roller I bought for I bought it in an auction. I paid $20 for an auction that I bought online, and I had to go pick it up in Stockbridge. And when I could see, it looked like a hot dog roller, but I didn't know. And when I got there and picked it up, it was a hot dog roller, and it was brand new. $275 hot dog roller. Yeah. FFP, good morning. How are you doing? Nice to see you, Howie, but I'm going to be out of here in 2 minutes. So, 1.5 minutes, actually. 1 minute now. But you're looking lovely as ever, Howie. I just don't believe everything the government tells me. And when they're talking about 3,000 and 4,000, 5,000 and 6,000 people dying, show me the body bags. Show me the dead bodies. I can tell you all day long. I can tell you 550 people died here in this county today, or the city today, and tell you with a straight face. But until you see the bodies, am I lying or not? So it's the truth. Cigarettes probably have smoke damage. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're exempt from a lot of things. Me too. So, all right, everybody. It's 8:30. I got to get out of here. Y'all have a great day. God bless. Take care. Prayers and peace. Y'all stay safe, stay warm, stay dry, stay cool if you have to, but stay yourself. And stay healthy. Huh. Would she pass away, FFP? Did she have the coronavirus? No, I'm not saying it isn't. Okay. I'm not saying it doesn't kill people, because it does. But so does the flu and everything else. But I think they're exaggerating the numbers to do mass hysteria. Because, like I said, do you know anybody that's actually, my sister-in-law had it. She went back to work yesterday. 56 years old, went back to work yesterday. So, it only, like I've said, don't get me wrong, so don't think I'm heartless or anything. I feel sorry for the ones that are dying, but it's no different than the flu. And if I die of it tomorrow or whatever, it's because I have navigating health issues myself. And it's probably not really the coronavirus that did it. It's put a strain on my whole body, which has caused that to happen. But y'all have a great day. Looking at the walls, smoking Sam cigarettes, and nothing better to do. Yep. So y'all have a great day and take care. Be kind to one another. Bye, everybody. You're heartless and you embrace it. That's funny.